Hi guys, today we have the keys to this 2026 Toyota Sienna and we're gonna do a little review on it. So exterior, you have it in like this gray color, but if you kind of look there, it kind of looks silver, so it kind of is like a gray slash silver color. But if you were to go around at night, it looks more like a gray. So we're gonna start off in the trunk, which you can hold the button and your tailgate will lift up. So we're gonna test out with some luggage. As you can see, we have a hand carry right here as well. You can also put the seats down like it is right here, and then you would have this whole area right here for space, or if you want to keep some seats up you can, and then you'll have this deep pocket. So yeah, so we'll go to the second row and then we can also show you the third row as well. So now moving on to the second row, you can open it with the key or you can push the button to open the doors. It is a bench seat, so let's start with some spacing. So if I were to sit down, as you can see, I can adjust the seat. You can recline. I do have pretty good leg room. I can also move the seat pretty far up or pretty far back. And with this, if you wanted to put this down, you can just pull this lever and grab the seat and you can have that down if you want. Now moving on to the third row, if you want to get to the third row, just pull this lever up. Make sure your armrest is up actually as well, so the seat will come up like this, and then you can just slide it forward, and then you have easy access to the third row. Now judging by where this is, or we can actually slide this back and just move it up and then it will lock. So obviously right here I have pretty good leg room. Headroom is also nice and easy, and if you guys can see, if I were to put that seat down, the person in front of me would also have pretty good leg room as well. And also it is pretty easy to reach the lever to get out. Now we just took this car on a road trip, so we literally just came back last night. So the seat, so this car, we had 5 people in the car. We had 2 in the front, 2 in the second row, and then 1 in the third row. So on the way there, we had the whole third row up and all the luggage was in the back. On the way back, we had a bit more stuff, so that seat had to stay down. And yeah, and it's still a nice and comfortable drive. Now driver's seat, you have your window controls, your lock unlock, your child lock button right here. And getting in, you do have a nice little compartment right here for change, traction control, your auto headlights, heated steering wheel, your display controls, your trip reset, your fuel, and your power door. So let's turn the car on and we'll put our seatbelt on. So you do have a bit of a digital display, bigger than what it was on the other Sienna. You can have your digital speed, your fuel economy, your eco guidance, then your driving support, audio system, your safety status, your energy monitor, I think tire pressure, yeah, tire pressure as well as some settings and messages. So your steering wheel, you have your cruise controls, your lane assist, your mode, which is your audio, I believe, if it's the same, and then just some regular controls, your volume buttons. Well, over here you do have a bigger digital display than the older ones. Heated seats, your AC controls, you have 2 cup holders right here, wireless charger, another plug-in. You do have wireless CarPlay, and you have 2 more cup holders here and another storage compartment where if we wanted to, I do believe we can fit my backpack in it. We just have to face it the other way. So yeah, you can easily fit a backpack right there. 2 more cup holders right here. You do have a storage compartment right here, which has my GoPro accessory case. I did forget to mention back here, you do have 2 USB ports. You have 2 more cup holders in here, and then 2 more in the door, as well as 2 cup holders on each side in the back, as well as USB ports. Up here you do have a sunroof, and also your ventilation controls are back here as well. as well as your sunroof controls, your door opening controls. So yeah, let's take it for a nice little drive. Put it back in drive. Your parking brake automatically releases and it automatically engages when you put it into park. So yeah, let's go. So this is the XSE or XLE trim. You will see it in the title. So so standard for Toyota Siennas, they all come in a hybrid variant. So you can't get a Toyota Sienna without the hybrid engine. So as you can see, we have 823 kilometers until we're empty, and we've already driven about 70 kilometers, so almost 900 kilometers in the tank with a full. So you have 900 kilometers with a full tank of gas. Please ignore if you notice my voice sounds a bit different. I am currently sick. So yeah. So you can get about 900 kilometers in the tank. Last night I filled this car up. It had, I think, about 40 kilometers till empty, and I believe the price of gas was $163.9, and it filled up for $88. So yeah, so pretty much the same as the Sienna, the other Sienna you guys see on the channel. The right side is still their speed, and then it does have the charge and eco meters on there. So yeah, driving this car, it still feels the same. Steering wheel feels different. Maybe because it's newer and has less wear on it. My dad was driving this car and he did say that the suspension does feel better on this car. Because if you guys knew that the one we have is the suspension was bumpy. You still feel on bumps. I still kind of feel on bumps, but I do think it is better than the one we had. Up here you also do have your little mirror, so you can see, if you have kids in the back, you can see them through the mirror. No sunglasses holder, which is weird, but you do have space. You can put it up there, you can put it in the shelf down here, or the storage compartment right there. And you do also have manual adjusting steering wheel, but your seats are automatically adjusting. So we can test out the cruise control. Oh, pushing the wrong one. And we can turn on lane turning assist, but we are going to turn it off just because we have not on the highway. So we're going to stop for some coffee. I haven't had coffee. I was gone for 4 days. I left Wednesday and I came back last night. And if you guys know me, I'm at Starbucks every day. And I only went once while I was gone. So it's been a while since I've had coffee. So we're gonna stop for that. So if you guys can see on the top left, it does say your EV mode. You can see that we're currently in EV, so we're using the battery and not using gas. As well, we're also in eco mode. Your drive mode selector is still the same right here. You can go EV, normal, or sport. There's no new added drive mode since, you know, the last, like the same as ours, the last times. So yeah, visibility. You do have a problem over there. I wonder why that light is on. I'm gonna have to fix that. I just realized, what if I just turn it off? I'm gonna have to manually turn that light off. But yeah, visibly you do have a problem right there, as well as when the headrest is up. You do have blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic in this car, so that one would be a problem. This side, pretty good. So yeah, just be aware if you have someone sitting there. I mean, obviously, even with the headrest up, that pillar is blocking you, and then the headrest is blocking the rear mirror. But yeah. So now that we're pulling up at Starbucks, we can see the parking capabilities of this car. One thing I did notice, which I'll bring up to you when we put the car in reverse, is that the camera quality in this car is not as good as the other Sienna. Like, the screen is big, and yeah, so Starbucks is busy today. So let's just go in this row. we'll park right here. So pull it up, put the car in reverse. As you can see, it brings up the camera. It doesn't take up the entire screen, and the quality isn't as good as the other one was, but you can easily park. And I do believe you have rear sensors, or you don't have sensors in the back. So yeah, that'll be it. I'm gonna move. Okay, so we are back from Starbucks. I did also forget to mention one thing, that there is no trajectory lines. I don't know if it's being blocked by the options being blocked by the things, but yeah, might be blocked, probably not, because you might would have seen it over. But yeah, we're leaving Starbucks now. We are gonna head to, I'm gonna go to Shell gas station. I'm gonna get a car washed. I'm gonna get the car wash pass. I think it's like $60 plus tax, and then I think it's like you can do one wash per day, which is kind of good. Because when I took the Escalade once to the car wash pass, I think I either got the second highest or the highest one, and it was like $22, it was like a little over $20. And so I'm like, if this is like 60 bucks, right, I just have to go 3 times in a month to, you know, make it worth it. So then I'm like, whenever I'm filming, I can just go and, you know, wash the car beforehand. I didn't do it in this case because I'm filming there, and then I'm gonna wash the car, and then I'm gonna film a different video afterwards. So yeah, so before I film, I can just go through car wash, clean the car, and whatever. So that's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna go wash the car, clean the car. I'm gonna vacuum, throw out the garbage, and then swap this car out for the Kia. So yeah, I'm just gonna brake hold. I love brake hold in this car. There's a water bottle rolling around back there. I do apologize if you can hear it. It's also hot, so let me turn up my temperature, and I've turned up the light. But yeah, so the Sienna, it feels the same as the 2022 one that I have. Feels pretty much the same. So really, also mine is a higher trim and is the tech package. So I have the screen, the rear view camera washer, and everything. But yeah, if you want to get the Sienna, I would say you totally can. I would get it with the captain chairs. I like the captain chairs better than the bench, so I would say get that instead. But overall, the Sienna is a pretty good car. Like, it's nice on road trips. It's nice if you have a family to take around. You know, you have plenty of space for your luggage. You have plenty of room for, you know, your legs, wherever. So it'll be a perfect family car. I think Sienna is my favorite vans. Like, I have driven the Odyssey. You guys have seen that on the channel. And I have driven the Kia Carnival when it was a newer one. And I think that's about it. But yeah, I just like the Sienna. It's my favorite van. Thing about the Odyssey is, I think the Odyssey gets like 500 kilometers in the tank, like the one that you guys saw on the channel. It gets like $500 in the tank, and it like fills up for like 90 bucks. So this car is cheaper to fill up, and it does better on gas. I don't know about the new ones. That honestly is a bit older. I'm not sure about the new ones, but comparing that one to this one, or that one, or like towards mine as well, it does better in fuel. Like, I've already driven 75 kilometers, and my needle hasn't even gone down from full yet, and I still have 818 kilometers left of range. So as you guys just saw, driving over those bumps, you know, you kind of felt it. You also hear it in the back from, like, I think the seats. I still do wish that there was a way to lock those third row seats down when you put them down, because if you have them down and you drive over a bump, those seats like jump and you kind of hear it. So I do wish, like, I know it would take up like some of the trunk space if they put like a little locking mechanism on the floor, but I do think it would be better than hearing them jump around back there. But I also do feel like actually the suspension is better. Like driving on those bumps, like look, like driving over like that, like it definitely does feel better than the older ones. It still could be better, but it does do the job. So I want to know down below, what is your favorite minivans that's currently on the market? Like, do you like the Toyota Sienna? Do you like the Honda Odyssey? Do you like the Kia Carnival? The Chrysler Pacifica? The Dodge Grand Caravan? I haven't been in a Chrysler Pacifica. I have been in the Dodge Grand Caravan like a while ago, like the older ones. I don't know what they look like now, or even if they still come out with Dodge Grand Caravans. But I was not a big fan of the Caravans. I would say my top two is the Sienna and Odyssey, just because that's like the two I'm in the most. Yeah. So we're almost at the shell, and we're gonna end the video there, and then I will get the car wash and then start the second video, the chill. I'm gonna probably do a chill drive video, and I will be giving a small update on the Sienna in that video, the other one. So if you guys want to see an update on that, stay tuned. And yeah, go straight. So yeah, we made it to the gas station, and I will see you all in the next one.